Stop. Meet Elon and Chad. They went to the same state school. Graduated in 2010 with the same engineering degree. Got jobs at competing firms in the same city. Making within $5,000 of each other. Both are now 37 years old. Both married. Both have kids. From the outside, their lives look identical. Except, Elon drives a 2024 Ford F-150 Lariat with a $1,000 monthly payment. Chad drives a 2020 Toyota Camry. He bought used 3 years ago. Paid off last spring. Elon has $14,000 in his 401k. Chad has $340,000. Same income. Same start. Different car. That is it. Today, we are exposing what I call the new car penalty. Not just the price difference between new and used. The full system. The financing math. The depreciation cliff. The dealership tactics. And the quiet decision most people make at age 25. That determines whether they retire at 60 or 72. By the end of this, you will see exactly how Elon got there. And how to not be Elon. Stick with me for 10 minutes. Your future retirement depends on it. In 1995, the average new car in America cost about $20,000. By 2010, it was around $29,000. In September of 2025, it crossed $50,000. For the first time in history. $50,000 for an average car. Not a luxury car. Not a fully loaded truck. The average new full-size pickup sold for $66,386. That is not a car. That is a mortgage with cup holders. The average used car listing in 2025 sat around $25,700. A 3-year-old used vehicle averaged $30,699. The gap between new and lightly used. Roughly $20,000. $20,000. That is not a rounding error. That is a down payment on a starter home. That is a really nice emergency fund. That is 2 years of community college for your kid. Loan terms have stretched at exactly the same pace as prices. The average new car loan today. 69 months. 1 in 5 new car buyers is now signing 84-month loans. 7 years. For a car that will not survive 7 years without a transmission rebuild. This is not a market. This is a treadmill. The average new car loan in late 2025. $43,582 financed. 6.37% interest. 69 months. Monthly payment. $767. The average used car loan. $27,500 financed. 11.26% interest. 67 months. Monthly payment. $537. The difference in monthly payment. $230. $230 a month sound small? Hold that number. In the fourth quarter of 2025, 20.3% of all new car buyers committed to a monthly payment of $1,000 or more. 1 in 5. And these are not Porsche buyers. These are regular people in regular SUVs and mid-sized trucks. How do they get there? They walk in saying, "I can afford $400 a month." The finance manager nods politely, then quietly extends the loan term from 60 months to 72 or 84, or in some increasingly common cases, 96 months. 8-year car loans. For cars that will not survive 8 years. Without a transmission rebuild. The moment you drive a new car off the lot, it loses about 20% of its value. 20%. Just from the act of driving home. The plates are not even on it yet, and you have already lost a chunk of your down payment. Over 5 years, the average new car loses about 42% of its original value. If you bought a $50,000 car, in 5 years, it is worth roughly $29,000. Some cars are worse. A lot worse. The Nissan Leaf loses about 63%. The Jaguar I-Pace loses over 72%. The BMW 7 Series loses about 67%. These are not cars. They are financial paper shredders that you also use to commute. Electric vehicles broadly are the worst depreciators on the market right now. 5-year EV depreciation averages 57%. When your coworker tells you he just bought a new EV because it will save him money, gently inform him that he is going to take a $60,000 haircut while saving $1,500 a year on gas. The math is rough. In 2012, both guys were 24 years old, both making about $65,000. Both needed cars. Elon walked into a Ford dealership and financed a brand new F-150 XLT. $42,000. 72-month loan. 6.5%. Payment. $710 per month. Chad walked into a used car lot and bought a 4-year-old Toyota Camry. $16,000. 60-month loan. 7%. Payment. $317. The difference. $393 per month. Elon paid off the F-150 in 2018. By then, it was worth about $20,000. He traded it in, rolled $3,000 of negative equity into a new F-150 Lariat. 72-month loan on a $54,000 truck. Payment. $920. By 2024, he traded that one in, rolled $6,000 of negative equity. New Lariat. 84-month loan. Payment. $1,040. Chad paid off the Camry in 2017. Drove it for 5 more years. Maybe $800 per year in maintenance. Sold it in 2022 for $4,200. And used the cash plus savings to buy a 4-year-old Honda Accord for $19,000. He is still driving it. Paid off in 2026. He has not made a car payment in over 4 years. Chad did not just save the difference. He invested it. $393 per month. Automatically transferred into a low-cost index fund. For 12 years. Then closer to $700 per month. For the last 4 years. At 7% real return. By 2026, Chad has roughly $147,000 in that one account alone, plus the retirement contributions he could afford because he was not drowning in car debt. His total invested net worth, roughly $340,000. Elon has the truck, worth maybe $38,000. He owes $42,000 on it. He has $14,000 in his 401k. Every spare dollar went to car payments, insurance, gas, and the occasional repair. He drives a beautiful Lariat. He cannot retire. He will statistically still be working at age 67. Chad is on track to retire at age 54. Same job. Same income. Same start. One decision. Repeated. That is the new car penalty. Not the difference between two cars. The difference between two lives. I am not going to sit here and pretend new cars never make sense. They sometimes do. Just way less often than the industry pretends. 1. Real 0% financing. When manufacturers offer genuine 0% April on slow-moving inventory, the math can actually favor new. But only about 3% of new car loans in 2025 carried 0%. 3 out of 100 buyers. The rest of us pay 6, 7, 8%. 2. Depreciation-proof models. Toyota Tacoma, 4Runner, Porsche 911, Jeep Wrangler. Models where the used market is so tight that buying new can be cheaper than buying 3-year-old used. Rare, but real. 3. Legitimate business use, Section 179. If the vehicle is actually a work asset, and you can document business mileage, the tax math shifts. Talk to an accountant. Do not talk to TikTok. 4. The 15+ year keeper. If you will genuinely drive the car until the wheels fall off, depreciation matters less. Buy a reliable new car. Maintain it religiously. Never trade it in. The math improves over a long enough timeline. 5. If you have a fully funded emergency fund, no other debt, are maxing your retirement accounts, and the payment is a tiny fraction of your income, sure, buy the new car. You have earned it. When you sign your loan paperwork, you are sitting in something called the F&I office. Finance and insurance. It is its own department, with its own manager, with its own profit targets. The average dealership makes about $2,534 in pure profit per car, just from the F&I office. Where does that money come from? From you. From extended warranties they upsell you. From gap insurance they sell for $700. When your regular insurance company would sell it for $30. From wheel and tire protection. From paint protection. And the single biggest source of F&I profit, the interest rate markup. Here is how it works. The bank approves you at, say, 6%. The dealer is allowed to mark that up by 1 to 2 percentage points and pocket the difference. About 78% of auto loans get marked up. The average markup, 1 full percentage point. On a $44,000 loan over 69 months. A 1% markup costs you roughly $1,400 in extra interest. $1,400. Going straight into the dealership's pocket. For typing a different number into a computer. The auto industry has spent decades engineering that moment to extract maximum value from you, while making you feel like you are winning. Extended loan terms. Negative equity rolls. Marked up interest rates. Identity marketing. Add-on products. They are not selling you a car. They are selling you a 15-year revenue stream. With cup holders. The sentence I want you to take from this video, because it is the entire game in one line. The car you drive is not the cost. The car you do not buy is the wealth. Elon bought a truck. Chad bought time. That is the choice. That has always been the choice. Here is what you will do right now. 1. Hit subscribe. Because the algorithm will not show you the next video if you do not. 2. Before you buy your next car, get pre-approved by your own bank or credit union. Walk in with a real rate locked in. The dealer can try to beat it, but they cannot mark you up. 3. Send this video to one person. Who says, "I deserve a new car"? Tell them. You deserve to retire early too. Because Elon did not know. Chad knew. Now you know. See you in the next video.